Hey, so today, besides talking about subscribing to awesome, cool YouTube channels, we're going to give you 5 tips that should help you break up with your doctor. Break up with your doctor? When did this turn into a dating channel? It didn't. But anyone who has a persistent chronic illness, be it cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, MS, whatever, has had to deal with doctors they just didn't like, didn't trust, or simply just wanted a second opinion. And to do that, you gotta break up. So, we're going to give you 5 tips learned over the span of 30 some odd years of chronic illness, and if you stick it out to the end of the video, you'll even get to see me live recorded break up with my ankle surgeon. Yeah, that's right. I've lost confidence in my surgeon. He's saying and doing things that make me not only wary, but downright scared for my own safety. Like telling me I don't need to go off blood thinners before surgery. Yeah, why not, right? They'll just scoop my blood right off the floor and pump it right back in. 5-second rule. It's fine, I'm sure. Of course it's not. So he gotta go. And you'll see me use the stuff we talk about to get it done. Okay, number 5. Your doctor is not your parents. Yep, it's true. Doctors can't make you eat your vegetables, doctors can't ground you, and doctors can't make you do anything you don't want to do. Doctors are there to give you the benefit of their knowledge and experience, that's all. They're there to take what they know and make a plan and attempt to make you better. That's it. Doctors are not there to give you orders. It's not, sir, yes, sir, I'll take that medicine even though it makes me vomit. No, that's not what it's supposed to be. Never that. If you don't want to do something the doctor suggests, you are allowed to say, no way, doc, I'm not doing that. If you want to get a second opinion, you're allowed to do that too. And the doctor's fragile little ego will just have to withstand the terrible insult. Now look though, there's one thing you gotta accept when you tell a doctor no or get that second opinion. The doc might tell you to take a hike, beat it, hit the road. And he or she can do that. I'm speaking from experience here too. Unfortunately, I was booted by my pediatric rheumatologist when a Mayo Clinic doc disagreed with the diagnosis. Of course, in the end, the Mayo doc caved like a bad souffle. The rheumatologist let me go. Yeah, Hippocratic oath. Do no harm. Okay, number 4. Do your research. Better known around here as know your stuff. Know your stuff. You can't know if a doctor is leading you down the wrong path if you don't know where the path is supposed to lead in the first place. Okay? Ooh, little goblins are inside my joints making them hurt? Better not feed them after midnight. Ooh, take pain meds even though I'm an Uber driver? Sure, that'll really cut down on traffic. Oh, it's okay to take my sleeping pills with wine? Well, let's skip that one. The point is, the doc could tell you to boil cabbage in rainwater and drink the juice. And if you hadn't already read that that's completely false, you'd never know your doctor was a quack. That's the duck term for quack. I cannot stress enough how important it is to go to your doctor's appointments with as much information as possible in your back pocket, or your front pocket, or your purse, or written on your hand, whatever. That also includes making a symptom journal. What's a symptom journal, you ask? Well, it's a journal where you write down your symptoms. It basically helps you answer the question that doctors always ask, which is, so, how have you been? Instead of like, good or oof, bad, you can actually give them real info. Now I know in today's world of Googleitis and Russian troll farms and rapper-thirsty shirtless selfies trending on Twitter, it's nearly impossible to tell the truth from the not truth, but there are still a few reputable sources out there. You just have to look. Okay, number 3 incoming. Don't get stopped by the gatekeeper. Now I'm sure you're asking, what's a gatekeeper? Is it the gatekeeper from Ghostbusters? And the answer is no. Of course not, Zool. Every doctor's office has a gatekeeper, a person whose singular function in life is to prevent you from talking to your doctor, and thus taking up his or her valuable time with insignificant concerns like, what's this thing growing out of my head? Or, is this supposed to be purple? And of course, I seem to have gone blind. Is that permanent? You know, those pesky little burning questions that just seem to crop up from day to day when you have a serious illness. The gatekeeper will assure you, promise you, bribe you, sweet talk you, and even smack you around verbally, if necessary, to keep you from the goods, aka the doctor. Don't let them block you, okay? Insist on talking to the doctor. They want to call me back? Okay, by when? They'll call it in? Okay, I'll wait on hold, etc., etc., etc. Now look, chances are the reason you deal with the gatekeeper is because your doc goes MIA. See if this sounds familiar. Fade in. Upstairs bedroom. It's 2 p.m. on any regular weekday, and our protagonist has just taken his meds and suddenly realizes he's down to a single pill. Alarmed, he reaches for the phone and dials his physician. Incredibly, even though it's clearly a workday, he finds that the doctor's answering service picks up. Not knowing what else to do, he leaves an urgent message saying, "Please call me back, doc. I'm down to just one pill. I need a refill today." Unfortunately, our protagonist knows his physician will not be calling back. Why? Because his doctor stinks. Look, this is less of a tip to help break up than it is a sign it's time to break up, okay? Your doctor should not be harder to get on the phone than a congressman during a wet t-shirt contest. Take a message. I said take a message. Okay, you are the patient, and you should never need to worry if you're harassing your doctor just for trying to get in touch. And believe me, I know that feeling, okay? I had a doctor that I had to call 3 and 4 times over the span of a week just to get a script refilled. And you know what the worst part was? They treated me like I was interrupting spa time at the Hospital Hot Springs Country Club. Nuh-uh. You are perfectly within your rights to want a doctor that actually calls you back, emails you back, tweets you back, Snapchats you back, TikToks you back, whatever. If you're at the point where calling your doc makes you break out in hives, then it's time for him to buzz off. See what I did there? Okay, number 2. You are legally entitled to your medical records, parentheses, at least in America. The HIPAA laws say that you are legally allowed to request a copy of your MedRecs at any time. Now, back in the olden days, when America Online was king and copy machines as large as a house roamed the office, doctors would get around requests for records by charging you a fee per page, sometimes as much as a quarter. I know. Okay, boomer, a quarter, big deal. Yeah, except when you have medical records like me that are bigger than the Library of Congress, it adds up. I mean, a quarter a page? What are they printing on? Golden paper flown in from the Orient? Give me a break. Today, though, well, that's a different story. Many hospitals and doctors' offices have a portal where you can log in and download your MedRecs free. Imagine that. It's a new day for patient transparency. And here's why you should do it. Doctors put things into your medical records that you wouldn't believe. For me, when I finally got my MedRecs from that doctor that kicked me out when I was a kid, apparently I just didn't show up to a number of appointments, even though I was 14 years old and my mom took me to every single one. Oh, and each one was to get a shot of medicine. Yeah, you think, they'd have said something if I missed a shot of my medication? Or 2 in a row? Point is, get your MedRecs and use it to help break up with your doctor, preferably before you tell him. Okay, here we are, the number 1 thing I can tell you to help you break up with your doctor. So listen closely, okay? Here it is. No one knows your body better than you. Yes, you. The you watching me now. The you who just subscribed to my YouTube channel and followed me on Instagram. Yes, that you. I can't tell you how many times over the past 30 some odd years that I have ignored my own body and my gut because the docs told me everything is fine or everything wasn't fine. Even when I got lymphoma, for like a year before I was diagnosed, I kept saying, man, I hope it's not cancer. My brain knew. Look, you can get all the medical opinions in the world. You can have your neighbors, uncles, personal trainers, old army buddy tell you definitely that's what's wrong. And you can go visit the wonderful American Midwest where they'll tell you, oh gee, yeah, come on out, we'll get you fixed right up. Yeah, Jiminy Crickets, come on out, yeah. But the fact of the matter is that your gut trumps all things, all of them. You know when something's wrong with you and you know when you aren't being treated correctly. It's no different than anything else your gut tells you. You're at a car dealership and your gut tells you, oh yeah, this guy and his swinging pen are full of it. Weapons grade baloney, I'll tell you where you can stick your rust coating. So why suddenly, when someone is wearing a white lab coat, your gut says, Oh, must be true. Let's completely ignore the instincts that served us well for many years and are built instinctively into every human being. Well, not every human being, but you get what I mean. Listen to your body. It talks to you, and not like in the weird way you talk to yourself in the shower, but through your gut. So remember, no one knows your body better than you. End of story, period. So I promise you, if you hung around to the end of the video, you get to see me dump my surgeon, and I'm a man of my word, so let's do it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to not play the audio because I'm not sure what the whole legal thing is of recording somebody else or whatever, but, you know, I'm going to turn the volume down. But yes, I need to speak to... This is Dan Melito. Dan Melito, I'm supposed to have surgery with him? No, I need to speak directly to the doctor. Yes. No, I need to speak directly to the doctor. Hello? You still there? Yes, I need to speak to the doctor. Yes, I'll hold. No, don't have him call me back. I'll hold. Yes, still holding. Yes, still holding. Hi, listen, this is Daniel Melito, ankle surgery. Listen, Doc, you know, I'm not sure what's going on in your office or whatever, but I've just received an email from you saying not to get clearance with my other doctors and stuff. I gotta be honest, I think I'm gonna get a second opinion. I don't think this is right for me. No, I'm sorry that your secretary said that to you, but I never confirmed a date with you because I needed to see 6 other doctors first, okay? Doc, I understand. Listen, Doc, it's my body. I know what's going on in my own body. And you know what? If I don't want to have the surgery, I'm allowed to say no. Okay? I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. I will download my medical records from your portal. Okay? Sure. Yes. Great. You have a good one too. Bye-bye. See how easy it is? If you use the tips, not so scary, is it? Thanks for watching. Okay, remember, if you like the video, please subscribe, share, comment, email. You know I'll respond. And in the meantime, as always, rewind. No, be kind. Then rewind. Then keep on keeping on. Okay? Talk soon.